Hello everyone. I'm so glad you have joined me today for another fabulous Friday idea. I am in California and my grandson has his birthday. That's why I went. So I asked his mom, he's into Pokemon and Ninjago. Well, Ninjago is definitely out, but I did find directions for how to do a Pokemon with punches. So I'm going to attempt it. We'll see how it goes. For today's card, I pulled in the Lovely as a Tree, and that's the one I'm going to do. This is a retired one from Stampin' Up. I have a piece of white that is 3 13/16 by 5 1/16. This piece is 4 by 5 1/4, and I have my card base, and it's A2 scored in the middle. I'm going to add some clouds, so I brought in some cloud stencils that I had gotten at the Stamp, Scrap, and Art tour from the Ton. So I'm going to use those. I have some blending brushes because I'm going to do some blending. I have Blueberry Bushel, Balmy Blue, Granny Apple Green, and Memento ink that I'm going to be using. I'm going to move these as I say them so I have some space. I'm going to use some of the Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. I needed it for the pupils in his eyes. So I have that, and I have a toothpick to put it on with. I have some white twine for the balloons. Oh, I forgot. I pulled in Happy Birthday from Translucent Florals. I have some black markers. I've got to color the tips of his ears. All right. I have a piece of blue that I'm going to use with the balloon punch. And I've also punched out some other balloon colors. So I'll put those up there. All right. For Pokemon, I punched out 3 of the owl punch, this one. I've left 1 hole. I'm going to take this one and cut it down. And then I took the 3rd one and I cut it off and then cut it in half to kind of move his feet. These need to be cut off, and I'll cut those off when I do them. I use the gingerbread punch for the 2 black dots for his eyes. This was very punch heavy as I tried to figure it all out, and I don't want to lose those, so I'm going to move those way up there. All right. I use the owl punch and these 2 that I'm going to use to make his cheeks. I have this punch that I used, this one here, or did I use... Nope, I used this one. It's the bigger one. That's going to be his arms and his ears. We'll see how it goes. And I think that's it. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to take my Blueberry Bushel and I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday on here. I want it in the middle of the balloon. So I'm using a larger piece than you normally would have, but I didn't want a chance trying to punch that out or stamp it after I had punched it out. All right, so let me punch these out. All right, like so. All right, got it. Okay, so there's those balloons. All right. And now let's see if we can get this Pokemon put together. Wish me luck, ladies. All right, first thing I have to do is with this one, I have to cut off his feet. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to cut off like so. All right, so I've got that. So you have that shape. This one, I kind of drew his face on there. So now I have to take and cut around it And if I need to erase anything on it, I can. Okay. All right, I need to trim this up. He looks like he's got a fat cheek. And the same over here. You can always go back and trim. And if you trim off too much, just punch another one and start again. All right, let me get rid of this. I don't want these pieces to be seen as part of it. All right, now this goes on like so. So let me take my glue. I gotta clean my tip off. And I'm gonna put some glue on the back of this. And I'm gonna put it on like so. Oh, you know what? I can't. No, I can. Never mind. I'm thinking his ears. All right, I don't know if what this is gonna look like. We'll find out. All right, his 2 feet, the reason you cut them apart is you're gonna put, and I'm gonna trim this after I get it on there. 1 foot goes over like this, and the other one goes on the other side. So let's add some glue. And I will a lot of times, oops, do this and add my foot. There's one. And there's the other. They are a little bit further apart than I'm going to move them out just a little bit more. And I will take and trim it like so. There we go. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. All right, now I had already cut these off because I was thinking this would go behind here to get it glued. But what I've got to do is I've got to trim them and add them in. Now let me see. Like so. All right, you know what I'm going to do? Before I do that, I'm going to do the coloring on it. So let me pull in a scrap paper. And let's see. The tip, ooh, that's not a good one to use. I pulled in a bunch because I didn't know which one was good. Nope, that one's not good. That one's good. Okay, so the tip of his ear is like that. And we'll do the same thing here. That's close. Now, it has a piece, but I'm not going to add that till I do this. All right, now I'm going to kind of do his ear like this and trim it off. Move this out of the way for the time being. All right. All right. Now I'm going to put glue on this. You know, it really doesn't matter if it doesn't turn out well because he'll love it. All right. And I'm going to put it right about there. And this one is going to come down here like so. All right, let me pull back my piece so you can see what I have. So that's what I have so far. Okay, now I need his eyes. And his 2 eyes are up here. So what I'm gonna do, oops, there's the other one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up one with my tweezers. I'm gonna put some glue on the back, and I'm gonna put it right about there. And I'm gonna get the other one up. And whoops, I thought I had it. All right. And another piece of glue there. I'm doing this first because this is going to take a while to dry. But before I do that, ooh, I should have done this before I put it down. Oh well, I'm going to fake it. All right. Ouch. Okay. This goes here. And then I've got to kind of pull this off or up and trim around it. Yeah, it moved on me. Might be better to wait until it dries, and then I can trim it without having to worry about it moving on me. But this way I can get, all right, I gotta turn it upside down. Get his little cheeks on. Like so. I should have, like I said, I should have done that. Put those on before I put it down. So if it doesn't work and I have to lift it, that's okay. I will. All right, now I'm going to go into my, all right, and I have to kind of stir this around. Okay, I'm going to stop there because if I don't, I'm going to mess it up. And that will be a pain to get off. All right, I'm going to set this aside to dry. These are these are his arms. Hold on. Let me get these on, because if I don't get these on, I won't be able to add the balloons. And I'm going to try adding this from the back. So that's why I'm cutting it this way. And if it doesn't work, I can take and trim it. But I want one hand like this to hold the balloons. All right. And one hand, one on the other side. So let me put some glue on these. I want to keep it on this strip because I don't want to lose too much of my arm. All right, let me put my pin in this and let's get our card made. All right. I'm going to set that there, and I'm going to pull in my scrap paper as he dries. All right, for my piece of white, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my trees, because then I know where to put my clouds and my grass. Okay. All right. Let's get that on there. And that's where it's going. We'll see. Not bad. All right. So now I want to do my clouds. So I'm going to take, and I have 3 pieces. This cloud, and I'm going to move this so you can see. This cloud has 3 pieces. the first piece is this one, and it goes, they fit in there, maybe it's this one. All right, yeah, this piece, you color the whole thing, in first. Then you put this piece on, and this piece drops in, and I have to get it the right way, like so, and you give it some more blue, like with these pieces. So with that, I'm going to put those there so I know how it goes. I'm going to pull in my, let me move my little Pokemon so I don't mess him up, my card, and I'm going to put, all right, now I want to kind of see where the blue is going to be. So it's going to be there. Well, I'm not even going to be, well, to an extent I will be. All right, so there's that. And I just have to mask off because I don't want it on my grass. So let me do this just to hold it while I get my mask on. All right, I want to mask it here. And I know I have some more. Here's one that I can mask here. And I need one more for here. And I'll mask it there. All right, so with my balmy blue, I'm going to take, and I'm going to use, and I'm going to start off and come in because I want a really light color. It's okay because there will be some white pieces. Okay, now I'm going to drop this piece in, and this is the top, and I have to see where it goes. Nope, this is the top. It's shifted on me. All right, so there's that. And then this piece goes down like this. All right, I'm going to do the bottom piece first. I think that's it. Let's just put it this way. That's going to be it for me. All right. So let me move these out of the way because I'm done with them. And there's our clouds. And what I can take and do, just let me have this other piece so I don't lose it, is I can take my blue and go over this just slightly to kind of soften that. So there's our clouds. All right, now I need to do the grass, and I have my Granny Apple Green, and again I'm going to use my Post-it notes. Yeah. Go this way with it. And block it off. And this piece goes here. There. All right. Now I'm going to take a blending brush and come in with the green. Oops. Oh, great card. Now, that piece goes on here. So let me get that added. And by using the measurements that I do, that gives you 3/16 of an inch. It's not quite an 1/8 of an inch, which I know a lot of people struggle with getting it lined up, but it's not as big as 1/4 of an inch, which I prefer this measurement to the 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so there's my card. All right, now let me go ahead and put this on because 𝘃𝗶𝗍 is going on. I have to give him a face and trim him up. And I hope the ones I brought over here have... There. All right. Let me pull down all my pieces now. All right. Let me see if I can get his cheeks fixed. One. Oh, not bad. Not bad. If I can get this one little piece right here. Tip. Oh, got it. All right, now let me see if I can get this one. Oh, I have to pull it away a little. I don't want to cut him. I can always glue him back on. Woohoo, got it. All right, let me add him to the card, and then I'm going to add a little bit more glue to those. And I don't see my dimensionals. Let me grab some. Okay, let's flip him over. I'll put some glue on his face to get him glued. And I am putting a dimensional on top of his arms to kind of keep them in place also. And same thing there. I'm not too worried about his ears because I think this, oh, you know what I could do? I could use a little piece from the bottom on each side. Okay. All right, there's that. I can't get, where's my tweezers? Can't get that one piece of backing off. There we go. All right, let me get the other one on. Nope, I didn't cut that side. That's why the whole thing is coming. All right. You know, I think I'm going to do his arms too. I don't know how my grandson will do when he takes this out. If he's like Zoe was when she was little, she always wanted to tear it apart. It's just a kid thing. All right, so there's that one. And that one. All right, now I am not gonna stick this down because I want to get my balloons arranged. Oh, I got to get his face. I totally forgot his face. Dang. Let's see, does this one right? Yeah. All right, let's give him a little nose and a smile. And I'll give him a red tongue. So let me get my red marker. It's all these little things you notice after. There. That you didn't bring. Okay. All right, I'm going to put him down here. And now I'm going to get my balloons. Here they all are. All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tape the string to them. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, but we'll see. And I'm just going to use double-sided tape to hold it in place, and I just won't take it off. All right, so where's my double-sided tape? Here it is. I might take it off the ones that are flat. All right, so let's do this. Like so. And I'm just going to leave myself a good long tail, and I can cut it the length I need it. All right, so there's that one. All right, here's my next one. Okay. Let's get this one done. And if I don't need, whoops, wrong pair, too many scissors, too many scissors. If I don't need all of the balloons, I can always keep them for something else. Who knows? All right. But I want a big bunch of balloons. All right. So he has a big bunch to say happy birthday. And then I need one more. And I'm trying to tape it in the middle because that'll do better. All right. Okay, let's see what I can do here. He's here. This one that says happy birthday, I want here. And that I know I'm going to pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and put my dimensionals on this one. And I'm going to use my dimensional to hold that ribbon or that twine in place. All right, so there's that. Let's see, let's put a little dark blue behind it. And I want that one flat. So what I'm going to do is I will take this off so that it stays down. And I'm going to add another piece of tape on here. And I'm going to put it right about there. And let's do another little one. My tape got messed up, so we'll see how it works. I'm doing it on such a small space. There we go. And this one I'm going to kind of, well, I'm not going to put it behind it. I'm going to put it in front of it, a little lower. All right, and I'll put all these together after I get him on. Let's do a dark one, and we'll pop it up. All right. If the back comes off, I'm just taking it off. All right, I need some more. I thought I had cut enough, but I guess not. Okay, one more here. And I'm gonna put that one, let's put that one. I got another big one and another small one. Let's put this one here. And let's put a big one in the back. Okay. Like so. And I don't think I'm going to use this one because I think it's going to be too much. So let me take my backs off of this one, put it in place, take my backs off my Pokemon, get rid of all of this. All right, that one goes right there. I need my, there it is. I'm going to use my pokey tool to just kind of pull these little tiny pieces off. All right. Those are off. And hold your Pokemon good so that he doesn't rip on you. All right, let's get Pokemon on here. Now I'm going to take all my pieces and I'm going to put it, I'm going to pull this up just slightly. Okay, and I'm going to take a glue dot. If I can find my glue dots, there they are. One of my goals during December is to take and get this all straight. I'm going to put it right about there. All right. And I'm going to pull all of the strings down and push it in that glue dot. And then I'll trim these up so that they're different lengths. And I have them. Oh, I just threw away that other balloon. I don't want to do that. All right. Let me get stuff out of the way. And there's my Pokemon card for Jake. And I took advantage of the extra one and put it inside his card. And then I used the piece that I punched out as a stencil to do the outside and drew on the lines for the string. I hope you enjoyed today's idea and that it's given you some ideas to kind of look for things and play with them. I had so much fun making this. I'm certain he's going to love it. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous Friday. Bye.